unseren Stadtpodcast. Heute ist meine Kamera da, ich muss auch schalten. Heute ist alles ein bisschen anders. Damit willkommen bei Mein Detmold, der Stadtpodcast. Also, heute haben wir eine ganz andere Folge des Stadtpodcasts. Nicht nur, weil es die letzte Folge der Staffel ist, sondern auch, weil heute 9 junge Menschen aus ganz Europa bei uns sitzen, was großartig ist.
Unser Projekt Give EU Voice ist ein Projekt, das sich aus 8 verschiedenen Ländern zusammengestellt hat. Und wir sind insgesamt wahrscheinlich über 36 Menschen. Aber zurzeit sind wir 36 Menschen, die gerade in Detmold beim European Youth Campus unseren Platz gefunden haben, um uns zusammen über ein Netzwerk auszutauschen, mit dem wir Jugendliche in ganz Europa erreichen wollen und mit ihnen zusammen connecten, miteinander reden, miteinander uns austauschen und verschiedene Dinge mitteilen und auch unsere Freizeit mit ihnen verbringen können. Ja, genau. Also Laujani hat es schon super erklärt. Es geht eben, dass wir ein European Youth Netzwerk kreieren für die Jugendlichen. Das ist komplett aus deren Köpfen. Wir als Leiter haben damit gar nichts zu tun. Und die Jugendlichen dürfen entscheiden, was für Eigenschaften diese Plattform haben soll und bevor sie dann eben nächsten Sommer online geht. Und daneben, so als kleine Sidequest quasi, gibt es dann noch politische Empfehlungen an die politischen Entscheidungsträger in unseren Heimatstädten. Das sind halt eben die 8 verschiedenen. Und da sollen die Jugendlichen formulieren, was haben sie, was andere vielleicht nicht haben, was brauchen sie, was verbindet sie und ja, einfach ein bisschen austauschen, wie unterschiedlich Jugendliche in den Ländern funktionieren.
You mentioned 8 countries. Maybe you could tell us your names and from what country you are coming to us today. Maybe you start.
Okay, my name is Victoria and I'm a German participant.
Hello, my name is Maria and I come from Greece.
Hello, my name is Mateo and I come from Spain.
Hi, my name is Dominic and I'm from Slovakia.
Hi, my name is Laujani and I'm also from Germany.
Hello, my name is Indy and I come from Poland.
Hello, my name is Leah and I come from North Macedonia.
Hello, my name is Kusandina and I come from Cyprus. And I'm Sophie and I'm also from Germany, and the country that's not with us right now is France. I think otherwise we have everyone representable, right?
Okay. France is missing today. Okay. So greetings to France. Okay. So you told us a little bit about that program, Give EU Voice. And right here is the European Youth Campus taking place. A campus running a couple of days in this beautiful city. And please tell us a little bit about this campus. What is it about? What are you aiming for? And what are you doing here? I don't know exactly who is going to answer. It's you.
I
Okay.
think, yeah. So basically our youth campus started on the 23rd. So that's where everybody flew in different times because they're all coming from very far away places. And basically all 8 countries sent like 3 or 2 representatives of the NGOs or of the city. And we all came together to like discuss what we're going to do with our network and also to connect. So the first 2 days we basically just met each other, like got to know each other really well, and we connected. We played a lot of fun games. It was really all just vibes and music and food, very good food.
So
And
not only German food, I assume. Or?
no, we did an international night yesterday, I think. And then we had like a table for each country, and then everybody could like, oh, this is our food, you can try this. And we discussed like what our policy recommendations are, and we also discussed what we want to do with our network.
We also do lots of workshops. Like yesterday we started with debate, and today we were talking about Europe in general, so that everybody could have an insight on how to debate, first of all, and also what are the key points and the key like policies and like factors which are important in Europe and especially the European Union.
Anyone else?
You just said that there are participants from NGOs also. So what I'm asking myself now is who is sending you? So you are gathered here, and who is sending you to be here and to participate in this program?
Can I?
Yes, of course.
So, in my case, in Spain, we are an organization that is called Amix. So it's too old. It's since 2003, I think. And no, it's 2005. Sorry. So in the this year we have the 20 years old organization. It was a prize. So we have an experience with Erasmus, with different youth exchanges, but this is a new one. It's the Give EU Voice. So that's where I come.
Yeah, many people that came from the organization. So for me, it was recommended to me by my school,
Mm-hmm.
as my school is an Erasmus school.
Mhm.
And many people, like that's in Detmold, everybody was, from the school. And then the other organizations, they're already doing stuff like this. So they already have a lot of projects going on. They do volunteering. So it was just easier for them to send some of their participants to join this
Mm-hmm. Okay.
project. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm from Greece, and our case is a bit different because in Greece we have a youth council in my region.
Mhm.
So the place I come from, it's called Areokastro. It's a suburb of Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki is the second largest city in Greece, and we in this youth council we're people from all around our municipality who participate, and they want to change our town and improve it. So, so the way we got selected is that this Erasmus, we picked from each other, like the youth picks the youth who participates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the vice president of this youth council, so together with the president, we did an open call to all the members who want to participate in the Erasmus, and we checked our availabilities, who is available to come, and yes, this is how we picked ourselves basically to come to this Erasmus.
Okay, great. Wonderful. And now all of you are here, and you are here for a couple of days, I learned. And now I'm going to switch back to German for our viewers and listeners out there. Und zwar geht es jetzt darum, was genau denn hier in Detmold eigentlich passiert. Also es gibt hier ja ein paar Tage mit Programm, habe ich gerade auch schon gehört. Was macht ihr jetzt hier und was ist das Ziel, wenn ihr jetzt am Sonntag, glaube ich, fertig seid sozusagen? Was wollt ihr dann erreicht haben?
Also, wir machen das, also wir werden nicht allen Ländern hingehen, aber wir werden in 2 anderen Ländern auch so 'n Campus haben. Aber wir haben hier in Deutschland erst mal angefangen. Und am Sonntag wollen wir halt also wir haben 'n paar Leute eingeladen, wir haben 'n paar politische Gruppenmitglieder eingeladen und auch paar Leute, die halt sich über solche Themen, also die sich mit solchen Themen beschäftigen, eingeladen, und wir werden da unsere Policy Recommendations abgeben, weil wir haben halt, also diese ganze Woche diskutieren wir halt, was wollen wir in unseren kleinen Städten oder unsere kleine Region ändern, und das wollen wir denen dann übermitteln, damit die uns dann eine Lösung geben könnten oder vielleicht Hilfe geben
Mhm.
geben könnten. Und ja.
Okay, also wirklich Policy Recommendation hast du gesagt. Also es geht schon drum auch dann, dass ihr sagt, wie sich Städte verändern könnten zum Beispiel
Ja.
oder was ihr braucht als
Ja, was
so
wir als Jugendliche brauchen, um
Okay.
besser in unsere Kleinstädten zu leben.
Okay, gut. Also ist es ein Programm, was nur kleine Städte? Ne, Thessaloniki ist ja nicht gerade klein, ne? Mhm.
But we don't really we are from Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki is like 20 minutes away from Areokastro,
Mhm.
but Areokastro it's a town of its own.
Okay,
Like it's a separate municipality.
okay, okay.
Also ich kann auch einmal noch kurz was sagen.
Mhm.
Das Projekt ist adressiert an kleinere Städte, also der offizielle Term ist Rural Areas. Detmold zählt da gerade noch so zu, weil wir ja offiziell eine mittelgroße Kleinstadt sind.
Und zwar eine wachsende, wenn ich richtig gehört habe.
Genau, aber noch sind wir die Definition einer mittelgroßen Kleinstadt und deswegen dürfen wir noch bei diesem noch in Anführungszeichen natürlich bei diesem Projekt mitmachen. Aber es geht darum, dass da eben Rural Areas vertreten sind und Jugendliche nicht nur in den großen Zentren der riesigen Städte eben in der Politik auch mit vertreten sind, sondern auch da, wo es eben weniger gehört wird.
Okay. A middle-sized small city. That's a great expression. Okay. So part of the program that you are running in now is kind of to strengthen the relationships between cities, areas, and you as the next generation. Can you give us a little bit more detail about what is the program aiming for?
Yes, this program, this Erasmus program, aims to connect young people from all around Europe, especially young people from semi-rural and rural areas and small towns, because as young people who live in these small towns, sometimes we don't have as many opportunities to connect and network with other people compared to other young people who live in capitals or bigger cities around Europe. So basically, this is the aim of the program, to bring us all together and trying to find solutions to common problems and issues we face in our daily lives, and to also try and help each other create better things and better environment in our daily communities.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would like to include. So, Give EU's aim is to exchange, also like enable cultural exchange
Mhm.
to help youth, like because nowadays youth are always in their own bubble.
Mhm.
So we want to like break that bubble and help them connect with youths all around Europe. We want them to have the opportunity to meet new people, and also maybe to like really meet them in real life after like obviously a safety amount of time of talking. And we want to also help them build new relationships, have them like give them new opportunities. For example, I'm having the opportunity to like travel to the other countries and also meet their cultures, eat their food, meet
Mhm.
the people there, the local people. And this is just what we're like trying to really enforce, to just create a better life for youth, especially after pandemic. I think like after the pandemic, everyone was like, okay, this is my shell, these are my friends, I'm not talking to the other people. So we really want to try to like break that wall and just connect. Connection is the most important thing for us, and opportunities too.
So, for me, I have participated also in other Erasmus with my school and as a young adult, but it's really special that we're here in Detmold. My city is a twin city with the city of Detmold, the orchestra. So it's a bit more special for me to come
Okay.
here and meet you.
Okay.
And
So it's a partner city of
yes,
Denmark.
yes,
Ah, I didn't
and
know that.
we do. It's a really common to do school exchanges between students. I was about to come to one, but it was cancelled because of COVID, and I was really sad. But it's really good that we connect, and we're so many countries here, 8 countries, and we can all become friends with each other and not see the differences, but see the similarities and try to build friendships that will last even after this program ends.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think differences are also a good thing for learn. We are not only learning English, we are also learning other cultures, other differences with other countries, with other youth people. And I think that's a really good experience. I obviously recommend it to anyone who have the opportunity.
For me personally, my experience so far has been very amazing. I think the best thing, or the thing I'm most happy about, is that I've met a lot of people that I can consider my friends now, because I'm like introverted. So this was like I used this opportunity to go out of my comfort zone, and it has been successful so far. I have made a lot of new friends. I have been introduced to new cultures and reintroduced to cultures I already like had a taste of before. And I just think it's really amazing because, especially, I don't know if this is favoritism, but the Spanish people really bring out the vibe in everybody because they're so musical and it's just really magical. Every time they're like, it's evening, we're all bonding after having dinner. we're all having like conversations, everyone is dancing, everybody's singing Spanish songs. It's just so yeah, my experience has been really amazing, and I can only recommend it to everybody that is listening. You should definitely, like, the next time you have something, let's say somebody recommends it to you, you should not think, you just say yes. And definitely participate because it's just so amazing.
Mhm. Great.
Well, I can connect with this in so much because I was very lucky. A couple of years ago, I was able to benefit from such opportunities as a program Erasmus Plus and European Solidarity Corps offers. So then I decided, together with other young people, to found organization Youth for Youth in Slovakia and provide these opportunities for other young people. So basically, I was able to gather many opportunities during my volunteering in other NGOs, also with my NGO, and by year, with also other young people, we were able to create new initiatives which are very needed in the rural area of Slovakia. So I'm always happy to share my experiences and encourage also others to go for it.
Okay, so I would like to add up. So this is my second project basically. My second Erasmus project, and I consider this as my safe place because I really meet other people and meet other cultures, and basically it's like I escape reality, like when I'm on my like projects.
Okay. As I said, I'm from Cyprus, which is a very small island in the Eastern Mediterranean. Um, I'm actually a volunteer, and this is my first project. I feel so bad that I didn't know about these opportunities before while I was a student in university. I really love whatever is happening here, meeting new cultures, learning more about the EU that I actually didn't know about, and also seeing all the opportunities because, with everything happening, you kind of don't know your opinions about it, but learning how to for everybody to work together, I think is very important. Also for some countries that are not in the EU that are trying to get in the EU to see the benefits of it, and also the workshops. Everything I think is very good and very helpful for everybody, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity.
And as a non-EU volunteer in an EU country, I would also strongly recommend this to all the youth since coming here gave me an opportunity, an enormous opportunity, not only to grow on the professional level, but also on the personal level. Like coming here, uh, becoming a volunteer abroad and participating in projects like this, coming from a small town to volunteer in a small town, and being able to help all the youth that I myself relate to, is such a powerful experience. It gave me so much to like it taught me a lot, and it gave me so much experience that I will definitely use in the near future to help more youth. And I absolutely admire how Europe works and how youth are youth are a very powerful and important thing, and how all these projects aim to cultivate more and more towards the growth of the community, using the most powerful how can you say this tool, or like I want to say using the most powerful thing, which is the youth, to build our society. And I am having the best time here, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm very thankful for the Give EU project and all the beautiful people. I'm very thankful for the Erasmus and European Solidarity Corps projects.
Okay, thank you for sharing all of these experiences and feelings. Um, you gathered a lot of experience now. You broadened your horizon, and at the same time, you're living in Europe day by day, in a Europe that is, as the rest of the world, quite tense, to say the least, in the moment. How do you experience living in Europe as young adults? What would you say from your perspective, from your country, from your horizon? What is it to live in this Europe today?
Yeah, I would say that living in Europe feels very good as a young adult, and a young person feels like a community where you belong. For sure, there's a really tense situation outside in our world and our planet right now with many political and things and wars going on, but being here and having the EU makes us feel also protected and sometimes connects us, bring us together, like in this project and in other exchanges where we can come together, laugh, have fun, and also learn and participate in all these uh, beautiful and cool activities together.
Mm-hmm.
I would say like I feel kind of lucky because I know that outside of Europe there are like a lot of issues right now in many countries, in many continents. I know that isn't even in Europe there are a lot of issues, especially in Germany. But I would say like I feel for those who do not have what I have right now because at least I can like go out and go to school without worrying about anything. So I would say I feel lucky as a young adult. I do feel like we still need like to push more so that youth can really voice out their concerns, voice out their like issues and their feelings a bit more, even in like political subjects and like about political subjects. But I would say that living here as a teenager is very good for me personally because I'm like surrounded by people that I love and that love me. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would say also that living in Europe it's a lucky thing because not only in the Erasmus we can travel for free to other countries. Like when we will grow up, if we want to visit other countries, it's way easier to travel to other places. You have not to make a lot of papers and So basically, travel in Europe for me it's easy, only with the passport or the ID card, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think for a young person in Europe right now, what's important is that, well, what I personally think is that I look at the future with kind of the view of a double-sided coin because we are at near a crossroad. We do see developments in the political spectrum, but also societal changes that do worry me a lot. But that's also exactly why I think these projects are so important because one thing that divides us most is not to talk, not to get together, and not to exchange not only ideas, but lifestyles and communities and ways of living and sharing ideas. And projects like this give me a hopeful feeling about the future because meeting everybody, I don't know, being shown that there are so many people who appreciate the EU, who appreciate, being united in diversity and stuff. And I think that these projects show you that there is hope and that there are a lot of young people who want to change, what systems they grew up in. They want to change what systems they will leave for their own kids. And even though there might be some dark clouds cross the horizon, we ourselves can bring back the sunshine. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that, I don't know, projects like these really make me happy about the future and very, very hopeful.
So, last but not least, you told me a little bit about Sunday, where you offer some ideas and recommendations to local or regional politicals. Tell us a little bit about these recommendations and maybe even about your expectations. So, what do you expect of leaders, of politicians, of those who are deciding your future? What are you expecting of them?
Um, first of disclaimer, our policy recommendations are not finalized. We all have like before we came together, we had our like weekly, well not really weekly, but we had meetings, and then we had already like discussed which policy recommendation we as a city want to present, but we haven't chosen like the final 10, or maybe I don't know how many we're allowed to like
Mm.
say. But as for the expectations, I just hope that our like government, like the politicians, can give us support, as in like financial or promotional support, because I believe that this project can like create a ripple effect or like a domino effect, because we're showing the world that we can like all work together despite our differences, despite our different cultures. And if they see, oh, this worked out so perfect, then next year there'll be another project, and then after that year there'll be another project, and then we'll all become partner cities or partner countries, and that is like a really, really, really amazing thing. And coming back to the policy recommendations, it's probably going to be a lot about like transportation,
Mm.
because I know in some rural areas you do not have the transportation to go like to the next big city to fully shop, because in some areas, for example Detmold,
Mm.
Detmold has a lot of stuff, but it doesn't have a lot of like activities you can do as a young kid except like bowling. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of people want to like go out, etc. And in some places it's not possible to use transportation to go out, so probably we will announce transportation as one of our policy recommendations.
Mhm.
I would wanted to say that transportation, as you said, is a big problem in my rural zone, because we are a lot of towns, but no more than 200 people living.
Mhm.
So there is no public transport for go to the big city. So we have to do it by our own, by car or by motorbike or whatever you have. And if you have nothing, your parents have to bring you.
Mm.
So I hope they try to fix it, because all youth want to be with other youth people and just chat with other. So I think that's a big problem, the transport in especially rural areas.
Mm. Mhm.
Is it okay if I add something? Like there's a thing that a friend of mine who's also part of this project, her name's Amelie, and I have like had the idea to create like a meeting which was called, like, we called it 404 or 404, which stands for the error code of the internet.
Mhm.
So we kind of wanted to like, how's it called? Simulate the impact of what no internet has on people, so that the people would connect with the community and connect with the neighbors and go outside and play with each other, or like spend some free time outside in the park. So we once started a picnic, like that was rather something more private, but with lots of people from our neighborhood and our friends. And we all came together to strengthen our community within Detmold, first of all. But we were thinking about making it as a trend, kind of, so that many, many cities and many different countries from all over the world, or Europe would be nice, and even Germany alone would be nice, that they connect with each other and come away from this social media movement and try to connect personally with each other. So it would be nice if we could strengthen it with our politicians and government, if they would support us with this project.
I would just like to add to what she just said. It like the idea originated because of the problem. I think it was in Spain, where they had no internet. So then people went out, with the neighbors went out. They all brewed food. They just spent time talking, and I think it also just proves that we can take like we have a situation, a bad situation, and we can take out the best out of that situation. So it's also like a message to just not lose hope, because even out of a like internet problem, which is like for Gen Z, it's like what the worst thing that can happen. They created something very beautiful, and this is just like it just shows that we can really take out the best out of the bad. Like we take the light out of the dark. And yeah, it's just like a hopeful message. Just keep in the afterthought. If something bad happens, you can always like find a better solution to everything.
So
You wanted to add
yes,
something?
yes, I want to add something that we have formed our youth council because of this reason, because we wanted to get to create a dialogue for us, for the young people of my city, to talk with the municipality and the people who are in charge of politics and politicians. So to speak and to say our problems and our suggestions, because sometimes it's not that they don't want to help us, sometimes they don't know what we need and how to create how to create a safe space for all young people from different backgrounds, and to empower them and support them create, and yes, and empower them to be who they truly are. So I think this is what we're trying to also do now, and we want to like speak with these people, the policymakers, and hear their opinions. They can hear our opinion, and maybe cooperatively and with the dialogue, we can find like solutions to common problems that aren't very hard to solve, but they're impacting a lot of our daily lives and our communities.
Mhm. Mhm. Thank you very much for your visit. I think you're doing a wonderful, great, and an enormously important job, so keep doing it. Ja, you're welcome. Ja, jetzt mache ich noch eine kleine Ausleitung auf Deutsch. Das war eben, der Besuch von den, jungen Menschen aus, ganz Europa, von Give EU Voice. Damit auch die letzte Folge, der jetzigen Staffel unseres Stadtpodcasts. Ich glaube, eine sehr besondere, eine tolle Folge, die Lust drauf macht, so ein Format, noch mal zu machen. So if you're, returning to Detmold, feel yourself already invited to another episode of this podcast. Wir sehen uns dann und hören uns hoffentlich alle im Herbst wieder bei der zweiten Staffel. Und, bis dahin, sage ich, tschüss, vielen Dank, Tom Flöge. Das war, der Stadtpodcast und, vielleicht geben wir noch in der richtigen Kamera einen kleinen Winker in die Kamera.